After the Austin Grand Prix, the winning team Red Bull gets a penalty and needs to pay a fine. So what's this all about? The fight for the Drivers' World Championship is getting interesting again, since Red Bull is still developing their car further while other teams concentrate on 2026. Lots of things improved internally at Red Bull, and they found back to old strengths. And that creates the situation now that Red Bull has nothing to lose and McLaren almost everything. Almost because they already secured the Constructors' Championship, but one of their pilots can be world champion. And now Verstappen is gaining every weekend on them. Verstappen is already 4 times world champion, the Constructors' Championship is decided, so they just go for it and try to confuse McLaren with lots of little sidekicks. And one of these sidekicks went wrong last weekend. For the drivers, the position inside their grid box at the start of a race is very important. On one hand, you don't want to park too far back and give away valuable centimeters. On the other hand, you don't want to park too far forward, as this would result in a penalty. In the pit lane, teams are allowed to use tape on the ground to guide drivers to the perfect parking position for a fast pit stop. On the racetrack surface, tape is not allowed, but on the pit wall. So for some drivers, mechanics put a tape on the wall to mark the perfect starting position for the driver. One of these drivers with tape on the pit wall is Norris. Now, in the last few races, there were already some little mind games going on of Red Bull mechanics leaving the grid after the McLaren mechanics and ripping that McLaren tape off. So the reference for the driver is gone, it's annoying and could lead to a mistake by the driver, which could result in a penalty. Now, in Austin, McLaren stepped up their game and used tape which rips into many little pieces and is hard to take off. Because the Red Bull mechanics couldn't get the McLaren tape off the wall, one of them went back, although marshals were shouting at him, and tried to peel it off again. Because he was in the gate area for too long and didn't listen to the marshals, Red Bull got sentenced to the stewards and received a €50,000 fine, but half of it on probation. Red Bull said their mechanic didn't hear the marshals talking to him. So these little mind games are currently pushing the fight for the Drivers' Championship between Red Bull and McLaren, and in Austin some details became public. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and see you at the next video.